It hurts. Yeah, we're in the back. I know the back is kind of thicker, so that's why I'm trying to knock it out right fast. But I'll do those braids last. Not sure because I just started, and I typically don't know that fast. I just got to see. No, she's not my daughter. She is my. No, she's not my daughter. She is my client. Okay, she is my client. Thank you. My live got my honey. You finna be blocked. Let me go on and get you out of here, cause I don't even know why you're here if you're gonna do that. Saying crazy stuff. And somebody, I need my moderators in here because I don't even know how to get you out of here. But thank you. Yeah, it's my client. Hey, Mimi. I'm trying to get back. Don't y'all. This ain't the best camera, but I'm getting a new phone soon. Okay. I miss you, Mimi. Where you been? I've been on your TikTok supporting you over there. It ain't no sound. Okay. Let me take this out. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now, cause I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me. I think when I put them AirPods in, something's going on with them AirPods. Can y'all hear me now? This is what I'm using. Okay, good. It had to be them AirPods. This is what I'm using, y'all. I don't like the original one because it casts really bad, but this one smell like peaches, and I don't think I like it either because it's thick. I don't really like stuff with thick consistency, but it's doing good with her hair. You trying to help her up there? You want to help her? Okay. So yeah, y'all, and again, the lighting is not good, so that's why I have not really been on here like that. I can't really move nothing because we already got a little setup right here. But it was me. I'm trying to get that line out, but I think I might have to close these a little bit because that might be. I don't know. I don't know. When I go to that side, it might be good. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? I have really missed y'all. You ready? Y'all, I got 3 more clients today. I know how I'm gonna get through because yesterday I had taught a braid class. It was a 4 hour class. I'm working on that video to put up here. And then, honey, I tried to vlog this morning. If y'all see that vlog, honey, y'all gonna be laughing because Lord, I ain't know what to do. But I told y'all, she just getting too straight to it. But I have to do some Bora braids, or whatever they call it. And then I have to do a tribal style, and then I have to do a quick little braided style. But I'm not gonna be on here too long because I know this is very early for some people, and I'm just trying to get my views back up. So I said that with the clients that I'm used to, I'm going to post them, the ones I'm comfortable with, because sometimes I have to run after these children, and I can't be doing it on camera right now until I get confident because it'd be a lot on me. I can't. I don't wash and blow dry hers, and you wasn't. I don't know why. Well, you know what? I've been gone for a long time, so that's probably why. Cause I really haven't been doing much. But I didn't know if y'all was gonna care to see no content with the spaghetti camera I got. But I'm still gonna show up the best I can because I said that I was gonna post something all this month. So that's what most of the stuff I got to post is hair content. When I am out and about, I don't mind taking y'all with me. Um, I gotta get me a phone holder for the car because the one I had, I don't have it anymore. So I need to get another one. It's been a lot going on, but I'm gonna try my best to put it in the form of the vlog and stuff like that because I don't be able to really multitask and talk and stuff while I'm on here. I'll probably be on for another 20 minutes and then I'll get on. This is what we got so far. I didn't use no product this time. I only use this. It's really thick and I don't really like that. I don't like stuff that's too jelly because it slows me down and it sticks, makes the hair all sticky. How have y'all been doing? Okay, Mimi is a moderator. That's good. I believe because her name is Blue. They don't did a lot of changes to YouTube. I see. We didn't blow the back out that well.
Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Hold
Okay, Mimi. I was I haven't really been on my Facebook like that because my numbers just dropped drastically, y'all. And I think after all the time of trying to do this and attempt to be a content creator, I'm just okay with not having a niche because I don't really know. I don't want to make everything about hair, but if I was thinking if I did, maybe I could do voiceovers just talking to y'all about what I really want to say because I get socially awkward. And when I get in front of the camera, I get nervous sometimes, especially when I'm not consistent and just not confident in what I'm doing. Like, so that's why I be here, then I be gone, cause I be trying to build my confidence and stuff to do this because there's so much that I need to talk to y'all about that's going and has been going on, and I know that people like Mimi and the other people that has been here for a while mean well. Some people come in here and they just be doing and saying whatever, and that be kind of discouraging me sometimes because I can be emotional, and I'm working on it. I started therapy and stuff like that, so I'm really trying to work on bettering myself and focusing on my content the remainder of the year. But I want to start with YouTube because I've always wanted to be on YouTube. It's just that my Facebook took off before my YouTube did, and it's a lot on me trying to work back and forth between these platforms. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna show up and kind of find myself in front of the camera, whatever I feel led to do, or I want to turn my camera on and just talk to y'all. That's what I do. Okay, start with hair. And what do you think, Mimi? Like, how can I turn it into a vlog? Can I like show pieces of my day mixed into that with majority of it being hair? Or that's what I think. I think it's just so much that I'm trying to cover. But like you said, I should start off with what I'm good at, hair. Because I taught a class yesterday. I got some content on that. But also, I had to kind of be more hands on because these are not adults. These are kids that I'm teaching. And that's something that I'm start doing new this summer. I'm teaching braid classes and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe I will just start with hair. Just because I start with hair don't mean that's where I finish. So maybe I will just start with hair. I just get so tired of hair sometimes, y'all, because the other day I left home at 8 o'clock. I didn't get home until 1:50. I am really burning my 1:50 in the morning. So that's like 14, 15 hours. So I be so burned out and I want to get away from hair sometimes. But now I'm just like, you know what?
like you said, just start with what you good at. Start with hair, and then I can do my little. I could probably do long form. Maybe start with 10 minutes and work my way up and go like that. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just start with hair and go. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you offline because I know I'm going through this healing thing, but it is a lot of personal stuff. So maybe that was my confirmation not to go in that direction just right away. Because I have been trying to work on the story time also while writing a book. So, and I know ain't nobody else gonna say what you said because you do want to see me thrive, and a lot of people just want to be nosy and get in your business and stuff. And I see all them other content creators, and you know who I'm talking about. That's how their channels fall apart because they get up there sharing too much, and then when people have something to say, they want to get mad. But you shared it, so I don't want to put myself in no crazy position. But the way I want to do my story time is in a way that I'm trying to encourage other people that have been there, not with telling my business, because I think that comes with healing. When you don't heal properly, you get up here telling everything. You get mad when you get healed that people still remember what you done got up here and said. You can't get mad at people because you got up there and shared all your business. And I do want to do my story time, Mimi. Now that I do, but I'm gonna figure out how to do it without being. I'm not a messy person anyway, but with being helpful and not so much to people in my business. Because a lot, like I said, a lot has happened and a lot is happening. So, and I want to talk about it so bad, but the reason that I be pulling back is because it really ain't in my character to have that type of content. I'm gonna make another effort at charging this, y'all. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I might have to push y'all back here because this phone got the. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just grow in what I'm good at, Mimi. You absolutely right. I can. It's a way you can do stuff without doing too much with it. Y'all, I'm sorry. See, it's going down over here, y'all. I'm trying to do what I can with this. This phone need to charge. Let me see what I can do with it. Is it, boo? We're gonna have to figure something out, girl. I don't know, cause I. What is that? Hold on, y'all. Maybe we can. Maybe. Honey, I don't muted it. Maybe that's what I did. See, this is a lot for me. I, I guess when the phone fell down, it must be did that. Cause she got her own clients out there while I'm tending to her daughter doing her hair. Her mama do grooming. Thank you, Easy Boo, for getting the light together. Okay, I think I accidentally muted it. I'm tr- okay. Okay, I'm fix your stove, Easy Boo, because I think I knocked it down a little bit trying to put you in the light. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then because if you see these kids I be tending to, honey, it be making me not never want to do hair no more because it stresses me out. They be something else. You got it? You don't fall on me, okay? Because it's comfortable for you. y'all. And then this is graduation week, and then right now what I'm dealing with, it's like I be having to get up here and fend for my business because y'all know I'm a very sweet person. And I just think that's why I didn't mesh with them other YouTubers when I was trying to take their classes and stuff. I thought that would be a good way for me to grow my stuff. But I'm looking at that channel like, honey, y'all doing all this foolishness. I don't want to attract the same crowd y'all attract. And, I was just trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and give them a chance. But, honey, when I got to see people for who they were, outside of their social media, I didn't want to attach myself to them anyway. And I want to do reacting too, but I'll be up here arguing with these folks, honey, because I can't do it. Hold on one second, Easy, because I got to go in a little bit. I got to be on schedule, okay? Just give me 1 second. But yes, it's bad because it's like you deal with people like that. And I be letting these clients come back that don't abuse how I'm running my business. But I'm gonna start shutting them down because I'm not gonna keep letting them do that to me and trying to get up here and defend myself. I can't do that because it's not professional. You did good, girl. How long it took you? About an hour?
9:30, 11.
I'm trying to be done in about an hour.
This goes like near my
so I
chin.
can get on to my next. And my first two probably is my most busiest, but the other ones they time consuming. They take about 4 hours a piece. So I'll be out late. That I will. But we on the little YouTube a lot, but my
I've never met the wife.
really
The one who always asks for
the point with
I've never met her.
I'm right here, y'all. My phone is charging. I'm trying to keep y'all on here.
Because if he wouldn't hear her, he would get scared.
I don't even know if he would. Honestly, he's real cool. But,
He seems
he
silly.
said he's trying to get some hearing aids, and it's crazy how expensive it is.
Really? We got terrible lighting, y'all. Hold on.
I want to.
It better over here, but I don't think y'all gonna be able to see her hair. You know, when I opened that, girl, it made it work. It's my phone. My camera is just crazy. Yeah, I closed it with easy did because it got this line down the middle of my phone. I don't know what's going on, girl. That's why I don't be motivated to do no content no more because when they broke into my car, they stole all my devices, y'all. I ain't even got nothing to use right now.
My phone in there, even the pictures that I'm taking, is bad quality.
Yeah, and I'm having to pay for all this stuff just to get freaking filter on here just to do it right. And I'm tired of that. Cause Apple be swiping all my money off of the thing, and I don't be knowing what I'm paying for. But yeah, y'all. So what been going on? So it's this one lady that I do have. Well, it's been about 2 years, and I probably ain't gonna never do it again after she did this. But I didn't appreciate. What I don't appreciate if it's something you can fix with somebody. Everything is not meant to be content. You don't have to run to the internet every time something is going wrong. You can make stuff right. And I have a no refund policy. My refunds at the most of 25. It's $15 for the 2 years. It's 25 if I have to add hair, and it's 35 for adults if they add a hair, which most of the time they do. Now, when people be reaching out, they forget that you have a life outside of your profession. Y'all bear with me. This ain't the best lighting, but just bear with me. Okay? So what they'll do is they'll run to Facebook, run wherever they run, and try to get people on their side. And I think that is so wrong because y'all know my work ethic, honey. I be working from sun up to sun down, and I have 3 kids. So at the end of the day, you have to be understanding. If I'm telling you I'm running a no refund policy and I still give you your refund back, you should honor that because I already run a no refund policy. So therefore, if I refunded you back, there should be no issue because you got your money back outside of me saying I wasn't gonna give it back. So I don't understand why people do that. It really bothers me because people try to make things personal, but business is business. It's just business. But that's why I've been holding back on content because really I want to get up here and tell everything, but I know I can't because there's a certain way that I want to be received, especially owning a business. You don't really get to say what you want to say. You go through stuff in silence and you just be the bigger person. That's why I choose to do kids' hair because at the end of the day, kids ain't nothing like adults. I don't have time to be do that back and forth stuff. I don't want to do all that. So I stick with the kids. The adults that I do are the mothers to the kids I do, which I have a good relationship with. But other than that, I don't really advertise myself for other people because I'm working with well over 50 clients. That's a lot on somebody. And imagine doing them every 2 to 3 weeks consistently. So really, if we want to be honest, I don't have the space to take new clients unless I just have a day where I'm just not doing anything, which is very rare. But I said this summer, we're gonna have to figure something out because I wanna go ahead and yeah, Mimi, and I'm not even from here. Like I got here in 2021. I made a post because out here they're big on them groups and stuff. So I got in one of the groups and I offered to do services for the kids going back to school. I said, y'all can bring your kids and do a tip only. You don't even have to pay me nothing crazy. I said you could do tips only. Honey, people were tipping me more than what I would have charged for the whole hairstyle. And I was just being obedient. I'm in North Carolina. I'm from Georgia. I done been to Texas too. But when I was in Texas, I didn't apply myself because I was going through that situation with that man. But it was a mess. But I think I could have done well there as well because a lot of the braiders I follow live in Texas. So I knew that I couldn't apply myself there, so I never really tried. But here, I wouldn't even come out here to braid. It was supposed to be my sister that moved out here, but she never moved here, y'all. She ended up not coming. So I felt like that God put me where He needed me to be, at least in this season. So I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not gonna over insert myself no more. I'm gonna focus on my content. I'm gonna go and get me some cameras and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna focus on this and I'll just grow from here. I'll do my little vlogs in between. That was confirmation. I'll just stick with hair. That's what I gotta do. I don't mind. I mean, it's a God given talent. I can just stick with what I'm good at. I don't have to get up here telling my business like everybody else do. Cause maybe that's why it ain't grew. You should, Mimi. My classes are only $50 a session. I don't be doing it to knock people head off. The little kids that I'm teaching right now book 4 sessions, and it's two of them. They both 10. I started braiding when I was 10, and I started making money when I was 12. I'm 32, so 20 years of braiding. I should be further, but things come in your life and pose as a distraction, so you don't never get where you're trying to go. So yeah, I don't even care about I ain't trying to do nothing other than expand and do what I love to do. I would like to get me a traveling truck because I want to go. The kids I'm working with can't even, but I did. One of them was doing a little something when we left yesterday, and that was just her first class. You should. You should. And what inspired me to take the class? A woman on Facebook reached out to me out here, and she was like, "Hey, everybody was referring you, and I want to know if you could teach my 10-year-old and 11-year-old because they get to the age where I need them to at least be able to do their own hair." And I was like, "Well, that's a good idea." And I even made a flyer. I'll post it on my community tab today. So I went on and chat GPT and created me a flyer, and there's a cultural arts center here, and it's $10 an hour to use it. So I'm gonna try to do it somewhat like that. So yeah, we that's what we do, and I'm gonna try to book the space in July because I was gonna do it in June, the week of Juneteenth, but she was like I couldn't get it because it was gonna be a holiday. So I might do something towards of the middle or end of July because I do need to book. I do need to do me another photo shoot with my newer clients because some of the people on the old photo I don't even service no more, and I don't want to feel weird having people kids on my page that I don't even service anymore. So I will update that within the next month or so. I would like to go back to Atlanta. The first time I did my business shoots, we was all over Facebook. I booked the Airbnb in Atlanta, and I ended up letting them come. The ones that wanted to come, they came, and after that, I ended up it just did really good in numbers. So we had rented out a space to do our own photos because the lady was booked. Well, no, our schedule had us late. So she pushed us to the next day, and we just did something to utilize our time. And we cooked in the Airbnb. I did all them kids' hair in one day. It was a vibe, y'all. And I'm going to do that again. I just got to figure out where I want to do it. If I want to do it on the beach or do I want to go back to Atlanta, you know.
That's not gonna work. I don't know what you're trying to do. Stay your tablet up.
And it'll be, you know, it could be one on one however you want to because the lady yesterday opened up her downstairs area to me. She had me a table and she had a professional camera. She was snapping pictures too. So I was just like, hey, it works out, you know. Yeah, it worked out. But yeah, I'm gonna
Just put it on the table in front of you. I brought the table.
you right, Mimi. I'm gonna do that because really this is what I should be vlogging, my hair journey and stuff. Cause I get some characters and clients now, y'all. It ain't nothing for us to go viral. Honey, them kids be jumping off my chair, hiding on the stove. But I be so overwhelmed and overstimulated in the moment. I don't think grab your camera. I be like, let me get them under control. Because that right there will set my whole day back. Cause I'm like, oh look, and I try to get them out of the way in the morning. I had a little girl. It took double the time it usually take me because she ran and hid on top of her kitchen table, kitchen set in her room. And we had a time, honey. It was a mess, but we got it done. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, Mimi. I think I'm gonna continue offering braid classes. I think I'm gonna vlog that. I can vlog going to the hair store, what I get. And you know, I don't do too much in my life, no way. I really be strictly about business. And whenever I do travel or do my little stuff, I can throw that in just to throw something in. But that's really what I should be doing. Yep. Because I blogged yesterday when I did that class. I just got to get it off. I've been using TikTok for the I've been using TikTok for the little camera feature to brighten me up because my camera ain't the best. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm just gonna get me another camera and go from there. And I'll just make my content around what I do. And I can give 10 to 20 minutes of vlog. That ain't too much without showing and telling all my business and my whole life. And when I feel led to speak on that stuff, I'll put that on another platform because YouTube will be strictly about this and my life, you know. And when I do speak about stuff, I'll make sure it's from a healed place so that I'm not really bashing nobody, but I'm telling somebody else so that they can grow from it. Because when you go through stuff, sometimes you get sidetracked and you forget what you're doing, and that's what has happened. That is what has happened, but it's gonna be okay because we get through everything in life eventually. It ain't hot enough for music. Because I truly think once you do what you're supposed to do, you can do whatever you want to do. Everything will eventually align for you if you do it right with the right intent. You can't let social media consume you, honey. I have to take breaks from this, and I don't even do it a lot. I have to. There was a time I was filming every day, then it just got to be too much for me, and I know when to take my breaks. So some people, when they need a break, instead they get up here and they just talk, 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 and tell too much, and I don't want to do that. You know? But that's why they be getting mad at you, maybe because you be up here telling the truth, and people can't stand the truth. But sometimes if you feel that way, you're gonna be sensitive to what you share, and don't get up here telling all your business because you give open field when you do that, and it's people. That's people on right to say what they want to say.
I'm gonna be 10 like 8 years, or maybe that was 8 years.
Really? Yeah, it's crazy to me because at the end of the day, some people still be so crazy. Like some, it's about a few of them that's in that same little pool together. When I started learning about clickbait and then everybody started to have the same storyline, I felt like something wasn't right, and I had to stop following them folks because that just worried my spirit when people do. When you do crazy and foolish things, honey, you can't feel bad for people like that. Especially when you're not getting your lesson and God keep putting you in the same situation with different people, but you got to learn the lesson before you can elevate or you gonna keep attracting what's broken in you. I don't bring folks around my kids that I'm dating and stuff like that. I've never been that wrong, honey. I have to make sure that we going somewhere because I have been in relationships for 7 years and and I don't believe in small kids bringing them around everybody you talk to. And one thing about it, y'all ain't never seen my kids laughing, baby. If they ain't up to par, I be get out the way, get out the camera. I'm vlogging. I don't do that because you giving people do everything in the name of clickbait, and I feel like they purposely put them kids up there looking any kind of way so people can have something to talk about. I don't do that. I make sure everybody hair is together at least and they got something decent on. And then it's been so crazy. I don't want to base my content around kids because I respect my kids' feelings. So if it ever came to a point where my kids say, I don't want to do YouTube, then guess what? They won't be doing YouTube, you know? And that begging and stuff like that. I feel like this. When you get up here and utilize your platform the way you should, you giving people the opportunity to do something for you before you have to ask for anything. If you get up here and do this the right way, you ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. People gonna be willing to do stuff for you. But if you getting up here with the intentions to beg and ask for stuff, people don't want to get far away from you because times is hard. Give people the opportunity to want to do something for you. Children pull at people heart anyway, so naturally people are going to want to help you. But you ain't never see when my car got broken into. When I was having to catch Ubers, I was paying $80 a day getting to my clients, working backwards. But I knew there was going to be a further reward for me. But I didn't get on YouTube telling, "Oh, my car got." I made a post on Facebook because I walk in humility. I'm a child of God, so anytime I go through something, I'm putting it up not for pity, but to show you that even when something gets hard in front of you, you don't stop. You keep going forward. I didn't put it up there for pity. Because all I had to do was text my clients as I did, letting them know what was going on and hey, can you donate? That was an honest thing. I sent pictures, time stamped everything, and I still don't have my car, but God is good because one of my clients allowed me to use an extra car that they had. But it didn't stop me. I didn't get down on my luck and got on here begging. I still showed up for myself every day. I still pay $80 a day, $30 getting to town, $30 getting back. It'd be a lot people go through, but when you are a child of God and stuff like that, you ain't gotta run to the internet with everything. You ain't gotta come telling your business because God gonna move on your behalf anyway. So when they get on here doing that, it really draws me away. Because at first I did want to meet with a couple of them and do some content, but I'm like, do you really want to attach yourself to that? Because once somebody attach you to somebody, they can't unsee that. They gonna forever remember you hanging with that person. And if you hanging with somebody, you gotta be somewhat of the same person that they are if you around them. But I believe in bad company corrupts good character, and ain't nobody finna do that to me. I'm too sweet of a person, and it ain't a like or a view ain't that important to me. And I respect my kids too, because what happened when them kids get up there and say they don't want to do this? There go your content right there. Because you made your content about your kids, but you didn't do it for the right way. You did it as a way to maximize off of them. And that ain't right. I know a lot of kids, people that force their kids in front of cameras in the name of making a dollar. You ain't gotta do that. Because everybody is relatable in some way. You can get up here, you can get up, girl. I don't even attach myself to none of their fools. I don't know what's going on in none of their life. Now, one of them, I be wanting to applaud, but I don't be knowing if her stuff be true either because they always moving. And I don't like that pretending like something is what it ain't because people really spend their money with these people and send these people cash apps and send these people gifts to their house and stuff like that. And you sit up here lying like I could never be that. I could never do that. I could never do that, honey. I'm a person of integrity. I have principles and morals. You'll never see me up here half naked. You'll never see me up here with my kids looking any kind of way. You'll just never see me up here like that. Because I ain't finna give nobody no. Once that stuff is out there, it's out there. And it ain't nothing you can do to take it down. Yeah. And I'm like, how this person always moving in these nice houses and stuff? Like, because I know they be getting dogs. And I only watched because there were so many children. And in my natural mind, yes, in my natural mind, because I thought they disappeared and came back. But in my natural mind, I was like, now, it ain't been no, I'm thinking most leases are a year. The first time I ran into a 6 month lease is where I'm at now, and that's because it's an older house and he owned like four of the houses on that street. So he making his money. But he probably doing short leases because he know the house takes so much fixer up that this probably just somebody just looking for somewhere to stay in the moment. But I'm thinking like there's no way they moving like that. But the only thing that initially drawed me to them was because I'm like, in my mind, I want to see exactly. And I'm like, in my mind, I just want to see how she is mentally capable of taking care of so many children. That's what I'm naturally trying to see, and how she do it so elegantly. That's what drew me to her. And see, when you have a natural subscriber, that's what they think of. But when you get on there and you start doing all this and acting like you got a man and acting like you married and stuff, people start to ask you questions. And I feel like if a person is investing in you, that's their right to ask you questions. Why would you get offended if somebody's sending you their money? They got the right to ask you, well, where's your husband? Is he still in the picture? Especially when you disappear and you come back. And that's just me genuinely speaking, because when I can't make sense of something, I get away from it because then I know that's my discernment telling me something ain't right. They lying. They just doing this for a storyline. Something ain't right. And then you get in front of the camera and you put forward this life that you're living. But if you living so good, why are you up here asking people for their hard earned money? Because I work hard for my money. Girl, and honey, I almost got myself caught up in the last one you said, but when I found out that it was really considered fraud, because when you know better, you do better. If you don't know, you genuinely don't know. But when I saw other people doing it, so I'm like, ain't no way it's wrong because other people are doing it. But when I found out and seen Carlos King over here, I don't know if you know him because he be talking about all on too. He be talking about the stuff that go on in the world, not them, because they ain't really big enough to be talked about on his channel. It be stuff that be going viral. But when they get up here and they do that and stuff like that, and he showed one of them getting caught and going to jail, girl, I got so far away from that because in my mind I'm thinking I did hear one of them YouTubers say they do that and they ain't got in trouble. But it'll be just my luck. It'll be just my luck to yes. It'll be just my luck to get up there and try to do that. And honey, I go to jail the same day because that's just how my karma be. It wouldn't take them no time to catch me. It wouldn't even work for me. But people like that can get away with stuff. But honey, God is my source. So when I do something, I pay for it immediately. So with that being said, I don't be want to cheat the system and now just do stuff the right way so that good can follow you. So yeah.
You spilled the food. Did she eat it?
Yeah. It just was a mess, y'all. Like I picked it up. You know, when you're a child of God, you can't get away with nothing. You will do something wrong to somebody and something will happen to you the same day. But everybody else, they can do stuff. And I like to make honest money, baby. If I have to do how the rest of my life and it's give me where I'm going, that's fine too. I don't want to take, yeah, because I don't want to take nothing from, okay. Look, I'm over here preaching today. I don't want to take nothing from nobody that's attached to anything wrong or something bad. I want to do honest business, honest money. Yeah. You absolutely right, Mimi. And I'm gonna tell you how God worked with His people. God will put you in a position where you can't work in the workforce. Because when I was in the workforce, and I used to be like, God, I'm tired of working from 8 to 5, getting off doing hair. But then I told myself, Pre, you got to step out on faith, because how can you know how far you'll get if you never put yourself in a position to do that? You making somebody else keep their dream alive by working and going in, clocking into their job. But with me, this is the type of mother I am. My job is based on my availability to my children. I always want to work for myself, not for me, but so I can have flexibility for my children. I know so many people that put money and materialistic things before their kids. That's the only reason I want to work for me, because I want to homeschool. You know, you want to homeschool. Look at the school system. If most of us was in position to homeschool, you would, because people send their kids to school and they don't come back. A lot of things can happen. So I focus my life around my kids. I have to have open availability. I'm my boss. So when I want to do something, I can do it. I don't have to move at the fingertip of nobody else. So I can really make this into something bigger. I think I just think myself out of it sometimes, and I get to watching all these other YouTubers, and you pick up habits. But when I seen that one working for me, I was like, well, maybe that's God telling me to stay in my own lane. Stay in my own lane. And I'ma just do that. I'ma have my days where I don't want to do hair, but I can take a break though, because I'm my own boss. I don't have to show up every day. I don't work hard 4 days. Now I want to take me a vacation and go somewhere and shut myself off for a couple of days.
For like 2 months to groom her dog, and she needs it too. And I'm just like
You have to respect yourself, like you said. Be kind to yourself. I'm not gonna be doing. What I didn't want to do.
They do. I was like,
But when you're tired, and you have to listen to your body, because that's how people have strokes and heart attacks and stuff. People get up here on social media every day, on here all day. I was with one on girl, she had over 300,000 followers, and I was trying to manage her. But when I saw how she really was off the camera, I didn't want to attach myself to that. Not even being a mod, she wanted me to help her. A moderator just help you when people come in saying crazy stuff, inappropriate. No, they don't get paid, but they should get paid, because it's a lot of work. When we get closer to the top, yes. But yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I don't been around people that has huge followings, and they are ugly people outside of that money. They let that stuff get to their head. I'm not impressed by any of that, baby. I'm just a simple person. I do my work, make my honest money, feed my kids, take care of home, and that's it. I got stuff I'm trying to work on, and I ain't trying to be no top content creator. I just want to be seen.
I was just sad. I don't want to chair like was very soft, but we got rid of it because I was moving around too much long time ago when I was done eating back.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to get rid of
But
it.
yeah, y'all, I can't attach myself to that. I just refuse to. And I'm not gonna let social media ain't gonna rule my life, honey. Some people get so caught up in social media, honey, they lose sight of who they really are in real life, baby. This is just social media. This is, you done created this image in your head or something, and outside of that, they don't have real emotion. I'm never gonna let social media consume me. I'm gonna always stay humble.
I gave it when I had
We don't have that much time, baby. I have to be gone within 40 minutes. Yep, it's almost 11:30, so I gotta hurry up and finish. You don't have that much.
It's gonna take a while because like this
hey, pick that up. I'm about to steam that.
Hmm. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And I just said, God, keep me humble along my journey. Just because ain't nothing happen don't mean ain't nothing gonna happen. Cause honey, it's easy to just do a video and it go viral, and the right people will see you, and God will put the right people in front of you. That's the mindset you gotta have. You can't get up here when you down and out and beg and freak out and do all this foolishness for a view. You cannot do that, and I'm never gonna do that.
Can you try to like curl it up more because
We'll see.
it didn't curl.
Well, your water has to be hot, because I can't really control it outside of the water being hot. If the water is super hot, it'll curl really tight. But that's because we was rushing, because we ran out of time. So we want to make sure we have enough time so we can do it right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not Mimi. You know, you'll see me disappear for 4 months at a time. If that's what I need, then that's what I'm doing. I'm not letting social media. I'm not letting social media run me.
Because this is my shortest chair.
Isabel, Bonnie out there chewing on my pencil.
So where you gonna see that? Okay, well, let me see. But yeah, y'all. Hold on, because that's too far right here. Because that's like my back. But yeah, that's what it'll be, y'all. I'm just gonna get on here, share what I feel led to share, and I'm gonna go on from there. I ain't even gonna do too much because I know that in a minute y'all will see that my lighting will be better. It just depends on the phone because the phone just have a mind of its own. But I am gonna start back getting on here with my clients and just talking to y'all like we doing now because I think social media has ruined a lot of things. Well, it's okay, easy, because we even took a lot of breaks, and I now gotta kind of speed up because we're behind. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It is crazy, but I do trust that
Mom,
everything is gonna line up.
Mom, I don't want those stuff what we had last night for dinner.
We're not having it.
Yeah.
Mom,
Honey,
and these other kids
ain't that
like
crazy?
Adam,
And they keep
like
shutting
not
her
that one,
pages
but it's
down.
like the
She
one
done had so
with
many
the
TikTok pages.
with the blue card.
What happened? And I was like, now she up there trying to get on everybody live, and they declining her. They declining her. So I'm like, what in the world? It's the attitude for me. Like you can't act like you bigger than when you over here. You people get so big and they forget that the way they got there is because of the people that watch them. But when you allow this social media stuff to change you, you can lose your following as well. I think people feel like because they have a following, they can treat people any kind of way, and that's not true. You still you ain't no god or nothing like that because you got a social media following, honey. You still a normal person. You just a normal person with a following.
Sitting on this
I don't be caring about that stuff because I done been around people. Like I said, the one lady that I was around, I won't even mention her name because you will know exactly what I'm talking about. She had well over 300,000 followers and she lost her page. She lost her page. I seen her go through all of that. And she was saying she was an icon and a celebrity and all kind of stuff. But when your heart ain't right, God ain't gonna let you thrive for too long. I feel like the people that get these platforms, they fumble because they don't know how to act. They get too big headed and they lose everything. I don't care about none of it. I want to grow my following, but not to any cause. Like no, it ain't that serious for me. Uh-huh. And that was up there laughing. And Peach just went on there and tried to talk to her. Exactly. Peach went on there and tried to talk to her girl, and she declined. She was about to decline, and she was like, you know I don't like you. And Peach said, I know you don't like me. I want you to know I don't like you either. It was funny, girl, but I was like, look at this foolishness. Look at this foolishness in the name of a dollar. You know? So I just be looking at people like I ain't trying to get famous. I just want to make me a couple of coins off of social media like everybody else trying to do the honest way and get on with my day. That's all. I just want me a couple of dollars, give me a few views, get my name a little bigger, and I'll be okay. I don't, I don't want to walk around and everybody know me and I don't have no privacy. Like if it comes to that, I'll still be humble. But it ain't. It's the motive behind why people do stuff for me. It's the motive. So at the end of the day, we it might take us longer to get where we trying to go because we ain't up here clickbait and we're not lying to people and doing stuff to pull people in. But there's a reward in it.
Can you come to Law Posted because her pool is open?
Sure, y'all gotta invite me, okay? And then I'll take some time off to come over there with you, okay?
So like we sometimes go in the morning, like we just a lot of times we go like at 7 sometimes.
Okay. But yeah, it's a lot I could say that's not meant to harm nobody. But when you just dealing with your truth, that's one thing. But to get up here and bash people and to just tell all your business, that's another thing. But I've never been that type of person. I'm like the most humblest person I know. Even when I was up there getting views, I started to get backlash from her. When I paid for that class, I started to get a backlash from her more than I did any good. So it felt like it was views. Oh, you get 2,000, you get views. But does that matter when you attracting the wrong crowd? It doesn't. It don't matter. So I refuse to lose myself like them folks in the music industry. I refuse to lose myself behind something like that. No way, honey. No way. So now I mind my business, do the little hair that do the little tend to the business that pay me, and I go home. That's all I do. I do my business and I go home. We only partner. You gotta be still and it won't hurt, okay? I probably only can do two on each side because now we ain't got that many time, that much time. That is crazy. That is crazy.
It needs us to do
That's not gonna fit. It's not big enough for three. It's only big enough for two on each side, the part. Exactly. It is triggering. Especially when you don't treat your people. That's why I'm telling you the one I ain't talking. I'm gonna tell you offline who I'm talking about. But the one I'm telling y'all, when I got and met them in person and saw how they were being treated, honey, I got far away because I don't play that abuse stuff. I don't play that. I ain't finna, if I don't treat my kids like that, I'm not gonna condone and somebody else doing it. So if I can't tell you about what you're doing and correct you without you getting mad, I'm gonna get away from you. Because if you're my friend, I want you to correct me when I'm wrong too. Don't have me out here looking crazy. Because like I said, when you know better, you do better. And some people know better and just don't care. And that's a different type of thing. They need to be admitted. Cause you tell people what you want people to know, and when you want to speak about something in your life, you wait till you heal to speak about it. So that when you start receiving the backlash, you can properly know how to respond and you ain't up there arguing with folks, acting like a fool. Cause I attempted to do a story time, but I knew I wasn't ready and I had to be true to myself. I think I took it down and stopped talking about it and allowed myself the time to heal so I can speak about it because you know, life can be hard and you want to speak about things sometimes, but life is not easy. But you don't have to do stuff. It's a certain way you need to do stuff. But yeah, I think you know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to write you on. I wish that YouTube had a way you could message people. I'm gonna have to write you on TikTok.
Did you notice what happened when Winona accidentally switched the lights on?
You know what? Maybe I should. Because I wanted to do a one on one on Instagram. Okay. I wanted to do a one on one, but I didn't want to pay the price, and I ended up being the only one to take the class anyway. And when I started to see the direction that the content was going, because in my mind, I was all for going out there, doing them girls' hair. Honey, the heart I got, I wasn't even going to charge nothing because being honest, you got the page and the content. I'm bringing you my business and my service. If you were the right type of a person or fit, you going to bring me clients anyway just off your name. But when your name is attached to drama, there really ain't no benefit. It's gonna take you down, and everything you work hard for is gonna crumble with it. But just because everything you work hard for ain't on camera and all of that, don't mean it's not accounted for. So I just was careful about attaching myself to that because I was like, I'll go out there and do some girls' hair, get me some content in the name of her being who she is. But I don't even really be seeing her in my algorithm no more. She used to be on here sharing my stuff and doing stuff, but what I would do if I'm giving a class, I follow up with people to make sure that what I've taught, they're still applying it. Is it working? But some people will throw a class together when they need money in the name of making money because I've done that before. But I still offer good quality in what I'm doing, but I'm not doing it and saying it's for this and it's for something else. Oh my gosh, really? See, that was another confirmation. I ain't gonna never put myself in nobody like that because at the end of the day, I don't work too hard, baby. I've been braiding since 10. You can't come up here in the name of having a platform thinking you're the reason that I blew up, baby. I'm already big. I just ain't made it out yet. But in my mind, I've accepted that I will continue to thrive because I have a good heart and I'm a good person. And I believe that for me. I believe that for me. So with that being said, I don't even want to do it because I can only imagine how that person felt. I can only imagine. And it's okay though. You better believe it's okay because I hope that person is able to bounce back from that. I really do because times are hard for everybody and to be trying to run your own business in the economy that we live in. I applaud anybody that's trying to do it. Yep. She should have known that. That's why you interview people before you do that. And if she felt like she didn't want to give no money back, she should at least gave. Well, I'm gonna say this. I ain't even gonna say half of it. When you come and you agree to do something for somebody, if it's not on them and they're not at fault to why what was talked about didn't go, then you should give them all their money back. Now, if it's went and you did partial of what you supposed, you can at least give them half of their money back. To just not give nobody anything back, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. You don't do that because people work hard for their money.
You should ask the guy to come back here and like clean
Yeah,
the
that's
carpet.
wrong.
And then like and then we can put like a little paper out, say take off your shoes and you walk and like
It's a
if
mess.
it's over, then you can just take off your shoes.
Yeah, it's crazy, honey. I don't. That's bad. That is bad. It's beneficial to her. When it's beneficial, they do stuff like that. And people forget what you put on the internet, honey. It sticks. It sticks. It definitely sticks. That's a mess. I be trying to go on some of their page now and catch up on what they got, and I don't even be want to be there watching it because it be mess. And that's why people react. You giving them something to react to. Show up for yourself, show up for your kids, and see how your content goes. And see how your content goes. I am going to really, that's bad.
Oh, we get rain and thunder at 5 and then still rain and thunder at 6 and rain and thunder at 7 and rain and thunder at 8 and then it's gonna rain at
So
like
bad.
9 p.m. thunder. Never lost thunder.
I could never do that.
You need that water bottle that's very long.
Not really. Um, I'm just using this because I didn't have a cream.
I know.
So it's
For the
coming out.
conditioner?
It's coming out good. Her twist actually look tighter to me.
You need the conditioner too. I need it for me.
Okay, love.
But I was like, I don't have no cream not gonna run.
I ain't have time to buy none. That is unacceptable. At one point, the other one was taking hers to the beauty supply. I mean, the beauty shop. The twins I saw, she was taking me to the beauty supply. And I was like, oh, when we get halfway done with this, okay? Because my back will start hurting if I have to do too much. You almost done. We already getting on.
If you want that white chair back, you want it back.
She don't like it.
It keeps breaking. You need to get rid of it.
That's so bad. I would never. And even when I do get behind on my kids' hair, I don't put them in the camera.
Well, you're gonna have to get
Not
rid
like
of
That's
that.
that.
like it is. Sometimes I get behind my phone. Some days
Yeah.
I do this.
Some days I move extra slow. It depends on how my day start and with what client, because I get overwhelmed too, you know. But I be trying
We do
to.
it to ourselves, and I'm like, Mama, why am I rushing like this?
Right. I don't want to be rushing anything. I just.
I was shaky, I think, from the espresso, and I don't like
Really?
being shaky when I'm grooming because, you know, I'm scissoring dogs.
See,
Like,
I don't really get into the espresso, but I do the coffee just to stay up and to not do energy drinks, because I had gotten real bad on energy drinks at one time.
oh yeah, I try for the most part to stay away from those. I had
So
a
I,
Red Bull a couple weeks ago, and it definitely gave me
girl, them Red Bulls taste so good now. They taste like soda, and I was popping them back to back, and I had to stop that.
Mom, and we also have
So
to stop
sorry.
McDonald's fries and with my favorite burger because last time it turned up my stomach.
You know, I'm saying, like, look at her, her children
go there.
going up. She got this car with the doors. You know, I was looking at that, but you can't be fooled. You can't. You can't be fooled by that stuff.
What even is this?
That's water.
But y'all,
Yesterday.
I'm gonna come back maybe a little later because I know I got 2 more clients. I might come one day, or it might take me some time. But if not, I am gonna put that video up that I did yesterday when I was teaching. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I enjoyed everybody. Okay, thank y'all so